Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's me again. If you are new here, thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. I do hope that you stick around for all the new content that is to come on this channel. I make videos talking about news and animation, Nintendo. I do skits, and every now and then I stream video games. And if you want to stick around to see any more of that, please don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you can get notifications from me when I post. And as always, if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back and thank you so much for sticking around. So during San Diego Comic-Con, we got a sneak peek for a new episode of OKKO, Let's Be Heroes, and this time they crossovered with Sonic the Hedgehog. Many people were pretty excited about it, including me. I know the Sonic franchise has a pretty big fan base, and it was cool to see an imaginative show like OKKO collaborate with Sonic. It was honestly a pretty good combination. Today in this video, I just wanted to share my overall thoughts about the episode. It's clear that they made this episode for everyone. Even if you're a hardcore Sonic fan or not, you could still get some enjoyment from this episode. At first, I thought they introduced Tails and Sonic a bit too quickly in the beginning. Then again, it is just an 11-minute episode. I remember seeing this for the crossover that they did last year with Teen Titans Go and Steven Universe and Ben 10. I feel like they introduced the other characters a bit too quickly in the beginning, but it honestly didn't really ruin the whole episode for me at all. I enjoyed the fact that KO acted like an obsessive fan of Sonic and Sonic just owning up to it. As funny as it was, they kind of portrayed that really well because you can really sense the characters' personalities throughout this episode. So they did a pretty good job at that. This episode catered to Sonic fans and I guess overall video game fans with the amount of references that they put in. Oh lord, they put a lot of them. Now, okay, I'm not the biggest Sonic fan. I didn't notice every single reference that they put, but everyone, and I mean everyone's been making videos listing off every single reference in this episode. So clearly they put a lot in there. I only noticed like a few off the top of my head. From the Ova chair, the colorful umbrella, to Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. That was my personal favorite. And at the end they did the whole Sonic Says bit, and they spelled says wrong. It was perfect. It was perfect. If you were on YouTube back in like 2008 and watched YouTube Poops, you know about that one. That one hit home. Ian and the crew once again put a lot of work into this crossover episode and made a lot of viewers happy. It's pretty dope that they put all these references because it kind of shows that they didn't just do a Sonic crossover to say, hey, we have a Sonic episode. No, they clearly did that to show how much of an impact that Sonic has to the fan base in video games and show like, hey, we know that this video game character, we want to represent this character as much as we can and show that, hey, we're aware of like the impact that you have. I thought it was pretty cool that they put these references in an 11-minute episode. They did it perfectly. The messages that they portrayed were also pretty good. Even if you didn't understand all the references to Sonic, there were still some moments in this episode that I appreciated. For example, Tails explaining how Sonic keeps on going and teaching KO how to spin dash. Again, that part showed like the personalities of the characters. I thought they did that pretty well. Another example is when Sonic says that lesson at the end of the episode. It might have been for goofs and to just reference the old cartoon, but honestly it was somewhat of a good lesson that he taught. It could relate to people. I definitely related to that lesson. Even if you weren't a hardcore fan of Sonic, I still thought that like you could enjoy those moments in the episode. They can cater to just everyone in general. This episode did feel short, but it still managed to be a well done crossover. It still gives me a little more hope for video games to be represented in TV shows or films. Honestly, this episode is a good example of how they can be done correctly and how they can, you know, cater to the fandom. Overall, I thought this episode was really good and I do recommend it if you haven't seen it yet. Anyways, that's all I have for this video. If you made it to the end, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, a lot of people were talking about this episode. It was one of like the huge things happening when it comes to animation, I guess, or at least a lot of people have been talking about it. There have been some other stuff happening as well, as like Infinity Train. As of the time of this recording, Aquaspartan Life Static Cling finally came out. It's on Netflix right now, so I'm about to watch it and I'll try to have my review for Static Cling by Wednesday of next week. And I think Invader Zim comes out next week. So there's a lot happening with animation, so be on the lookout for more videos. Also, another thing that's been going on with animation is that OKKO actually is ending. It was announced that season 3 is the last season, I think. We're on season 3, so it should be ending later this year, so kind of sad. This show started not too long ago. It feels like not even a year ago this show started. I don't know. It's kind of sad to see it go so soon. At least we got a really good Sonic episode, and I'm pretty sure that they already planned the finale, so I still have high hopes for the rest of the season. Anyways, that's all I have for this video. New videos are coming out soon, and until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.